We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. And we're going to look at some penny stocks that have indirect correlations to DWAC, such as Remark Holdings, which is Mark stock, and Funware, Fun stock, right? We're going to look at both of these stocks together here, and these stocks weren't the only ones experiencing volatility. The overall market and Tesla did as well, and our Tesla bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we have DWAC pushing upwards in the last several days, and these other stocks such as Funware and Mark are actually having some indirect correlations to DWAC itself, right? Because it has had some type of partnership to Truth Social indirectly or directly, and that's what we're going to look at these charts, what's going on with their inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our SPY bot. Our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Mark stock, Remark Holdings, and we're also going to take a look at Funware, Fun stock as well. But we could see here within the charts, it's done a full transition from bright green bars in the live action back down to red bars, and in the second half of the day back up to bright green bars, and in the after hours sitting here at red bars. Now if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with Mark stock, Remark Holdings, under a bear indicator in the after hours on the 30-minute, and inflows are red, but they are above the midpoint here, and they've been above the midpoint since the last time it ran back in June, from down here at 117 all the way up to 170, and those inflows were green, and they hit highs here of 0.23. Now it's down here all the way down towards $1, nearly a penny stock, and here we are with it fighting to stay with these inflows above, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick up if there's going to be any further strength to the upside to be reflected in these moves, right? The most recent run hit highs here of 117, but it's back down towards $1. Now, if we zoom in and look at this within the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here how the inflow versus outflow is battling, but inflows are above. Now, it is very interesting that these outflows have began and our bear indicators here as well at the 104 area, and it's going to be crucial and critical for this bear indicator to get canceled with possible strength popping up into these charts with a possible bull indicator, and these inflows staying above the midpoint here and pushing back up from red to green away from the midpoint. That's going to be crucial and critical going into next week. And the first support level I would watch is $1. If that gets broken through, the next support is 95 cents. And then below that is the 90-cent area. To the upside, these inflows need to pick up. These bear indicators need to get canceled by possible bull indicators. And the first resistance is 105. And then above that is the 110 area. And the most recent run here and high was 117. I would just round that up to 120. Those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. And these bull and bear indicators and the inflow versus outflow is going to be crucial on the 30-minute and 15-minute. And if we zoom out to the 1 hour, these outflows are dominating and a bull indicator has popped up here at the $1 area. So it's going to be crucial for it to hold, bring things back up, and get these inflows towards the midpoint here on Remark Holdings on Mark stock. Now, when we look at Funware, we can go ahead and see here things are a little bit different. This is a much lower penny stock, below $1. A lot of volatility, pretty strong here, moving alongside with DWAC, right? Because when we pull up DWAC, we could see here it got that bull indicator there on Thursday of last week. Things pulled upwards and continued higher at the open and then cooled off. Now, what's different is DWAC is holding itself up pretty high up here above the levels where it started to run from that $13 area with that bull indicator and inflow crossover. Inflows are still above the midpoint, but on Funware, yes, it pulled upwards at the open and went higher and hit a high here of 48 cents, but quickly came right back down to the same area of where the bull indicator popped up and slightly below it at the 38 to 37 area, right? So here we are at around 39 cents and inflows have lost traction, right? Outflows are dominating again. Bear indicator popped up here at 44 cents after that rejection at 49 cents. And here we are with it below the midpoint, and not just on the 30-minute, but also in the volatility of the 15-minute. Now, full transition has happened from the rip area to the dip area, as I call it, on 42 vision. Bear indicator here at 44 cents. Outflow crossover, but these inflows are trying to pick back up. It's going to be crucial and critical to justify any possible strength to the upside or reversal to go ahead and cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator for these inflows to pick up and cross the midpoint here on the 15-minute. And not only that, but also continue to pick up here on the 30-minute as it's leveled off, bring itself back up, cross that midpoint, reflect that strength into these charts, and cancel out this bear indicator as well with a possible bull indicator. Now, what's the first support level I would watch? Well, the first thing is 38 cents, guys. That's where things are trying to hold up here on Friday as you see it. If that gets broken through and these outflows continue down lower here on the 30-minute and also on the 15-minute, pulling away from the midpoint, and these bear indicators continue strong, well, the next support is 35 cents. And then below that, I'll be watching the 33 to 30 cent area. So that's that tight range to the downside. I would not ignore. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick up, start reflecting that strength into these charts, cancel out the bear indicator here on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute, and also get some strength here on the 1 hour as it is above the midpoint with these inflow versus outflows, even though they're red, but also needs to cancel this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator on any strength to the upside. And the first resistance level is 41 cents. There was a big rejection there in the volatility of the day. Then above that is where the bear indicator popped up here at the 44 cent area. And then the recent high of 49 cents to 50 cent area I'll be watching as a critical level of resistance. As always, guys, these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're really close to the midpoint here on Funware and also on Remark Holdings on Mark stock. So I'll be watching them very closely. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.